going for a walk, and I feel like talking to people because I'm bored. So yeah, anyways. Come on, Dwight. I found traffic leash. If you guys didn't watch my other live, I found my traffic leash that I just dropped. And yeah, I also am debating whether or not I should post a TikTok, because I want to post a TikTok and try to make it go viral so people can defend me, because I want to make a TikTok saying how my school ignores me about Dixie, my service dog, and I kind of want it to blow up, but I know it's not going to happen. Some of my videos get on the For You page, and the max likes I've ever gotten is 11K, and that was just from dog breeds, so I doubt that, something would actually happen. But I was also wondering if you people on YouTube, the ones that are subscribed to me, maybe you could do something and contact the school, because I'm going back to school soon in September, and I kind of want to be prepared because I'm really, really scared about what's going to happen. So yeah. Also, hello guys. So anyways, we're just walking, so if you guys want to ask me questions that I didn't answer in my Q&A, go right ahead. I'll try to answer them the best I can. Wait. Okay, so if you guys want to help me, let me know, and I'll tell you my school name. Come on, Bites. I know I dropped your leash, but it's okay. Wait, come here. She is. She's the cutest little muffin. So anyways, I also feel like it's kind of a perk, because living in the country like I do, oh, someone mowed their grass. Yeah, anyways, living in the country like I do, you guys saw, there's off-leash dogs and they approach Dixie. But what I like is sometimes I can become friends with those people. I'm already friends. Well, not friends, but I'm still pretty good known with a couple of people that have their dogs off leash occasionally, so yeah. Okay, I'm not gonna give out my school name because I understand that, but I'm honestly just so sick of them ignoring me, so I don't know. Just kind of makes me mad because they don't understand what it's like being disabled, and they let people in with wheelchairs. They let me in with my crutches, so why won't they let me in with my service dog? You know what I'm saying? I'm so out of breath. Oh my gosh. So yeah, anyways, but I do understand that, because people may try to stalk me or something, because I know a lot of people do, so I don't know what to say. I'm just on here acting all awkward. I think I already emailed my school superintendent and he's not responding, so we're gonna call me and my dad are planning on calling them before school starts and be like, hey, my service dog is going to school and you guys legally cannot refuse us because it's illegal and it can result in a lawsuit, is kind of what I want to say. But I also don't want to come off as rude, but on the other hand, I don't want to get hurt again, because if some of you are unaware, I was in the school gym. Sorry, a car's passing. I'll continue when it's past, but anyways, sorry, the cars make so much noise when they go by and I don't want to miss a part. But basically, whenever when Dixie wasn't at school with me, she hasn't gone to school with me yet, I was in the gym class on a half a day, so I was like, okay, I can make it through. The first, not even the first hour in school, I think the first like 10 minutes, I went in gym class and dislocated my knee. And they didn't want to get a lawsuit because my dad was going to say something about it. And they started making up excuses like, oh, we didn't know she had knee issues, or oh, I didn't know that. But they literally have records of my health ever since I was little. I was diagnosed with this issue, and every school I've gone to, I haven't really switched schools, I've just like upgraded to schools. So, for example, in first grade, or technically kindergarten, I had a contract there. I had a contract in like 5th grade, 4th grade, and 3rd grade. And I had a contract in middle school. And once that happened, they were always aware I had knee issues. But then the secretary, who does not like me, she thinks I fake having a disability. Hold on. Wait. She thinks I fake having a disability. And she accuses me and my parents. She accused my parents of not providing proper paperwork for my disability. Like, what does that even mean? My mom brought in a doctor's note that my doctor had signed. We don't want our daughter doing sports or anything and dislocating her knee, because that's more bills on their end to take me to the hospital to get my knee fixed. And they weren't listening, so they put me in gym class. They do every year. And I know you're required to do gym, but the gym teacher would constantly push me like, oh, your knees can't be that bad. Why don't you just go run a little? And I ran, and I dislocated my knee. And then he got all freaked out. And ever since then, they haven't been pushing me as hard. But still, like, now I'm scared that, because that happened in 7th grade. And then I went into 8th grade, and my knee gave out, but not in school. But high school is a totally different principal and stuff, and different gym teacher. So what I'm scared of is they're going to ignore the issue like middle school did, put me in gym class, and hurt me more. And that is why I want Dixie there. That way, if I do get hurt, Dixie's there, because she can help me prevent that. I'm breathing so heavy. Come on, Dixie. So yeah. Yes, I do walk Dixie every day. I want to get a doctor's note, but the doctors around here are super uneducated, and they're like, oh yeah, we can't do anything about it. Like, yeah, you can. You're the ones that diagnosed me with my disabilities. You can write a letter saying my service dog needs to come to school with me. I have an IEP too, because I have a learning disability. Come on, Dixie. Catch up. Good girl. Yes. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, Dixie learned a new trick today, which is go round, where she can, here, let me get in this driveway real quick and try it. Here, right? Dixie, go round. Come on, go round all the way. She's kind of confused right now. She probably forgot it, but we're still touching that up because obviously she just learned it today, so we're going to touch up on some of that. Because right now she's doing it with toys and treats, so I probably still have to work on it. But otherwise, she's doing really good with it. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And then at school, I'm debating. So you guys tell me, if I do go to school with Dixie, should I bring my traffic leash that is this long, so you guys can see my finger and her. This is loose too. Or should I bring my hands-free leash? I think, personally, my hands-free leash, that way I can carry my binder and stuff. But also, I could just drop this and tell her to lay down, and it will still be good, but I don't know. I'm thinking my hands-free leash, but again, it gets super hot when it's on me. But I don't think it's going to be that bad, because I can just take it off on every class, so it's not really a bother. I just slip it off and put it under the table. I do it at restaurants all the time. I either unclip I either unclip this clip thing right here. I either unclip that and let her go under, or I just drop the leash and take it off my shoulders, but yeah. Oh yeah, we have a couple acres. This is my grandpa's farm, actually. I'm not going to show the address because the address is up here, but all this property all the way back to out there past those trees is all ours. So almost all this property is ours. That isn't though, because that's a school, like an old rundown school. This is actually, I think my dad used to go to school here for a little bit. I don't know if it's elementary or high school for him, but they used to go in this little school building, and he just lived up here, so that was kind of helpful for him. Yes, Dixie has. I was trying to do self-harm, and she knocked a knife out of my hand. I didn't even teach her that. She just did it because I think she knew something was wrong, and I was trying to cut for the first time, and she knocked it out of my hand, and I don't think I've ever purposely cut myself. I've scratched myself purposely, but I've never actually taken a knife yet and cut myself because I just can't bring myself to do it because Dixie sees me doing it and it just looks like she's so sad about it. So I never have done it and I don't want to do it. I've gone to points where I almost did it, but that was a really dark place. So. What is it? That's what we were thinking. Dixie is 4 years old, by the way. Sassy Dino. That's also a really cool name. I like that. That's funny. Anyways, we're gonna cross the street because we're far enough. I like crossing personally, just because it's just a little bit easier for me to go to my house because if I'm walking on this side, sometimes cars will come down and not slow down for me. So I think it's better here because I have a lot more grass area. Like here, there's a bunch of trees. And then that way I'm like in someone's yard, but this is like public land, I believe, or I don't really know, but I can still walk on here and it's just a lot easier because people that come around on this side never try to like hit me. People on this side are really rude, so. I'm honestly really proud of you guys. Not like proud that you do it, but I find it so impressive that like people who used to cut, they're like slowing down on it, and that makes me proud. My friend knew I did not cut. She knows I don't do that, and she does, and she always used to have a competition with me. So she, in school, in front of a teacher, the teacher could not care less. It was like a library teacher or library, I don't know, assistant, did it right in front of her, took a pair of scissors, took the scissor blade off the hinges and started cutting open her skin in front of me and another girl. I don't really remember who she is. And I'm not friends with her anymore because she's super toxic and she just wants to start drama constantly. And she started cutting in front of me, and I started having episodes. I started having intense flashbacks, and I started shaking and shivering, and she saw that and she just kept on going. And I told her, hey, please stop. It's making me uncomfortable, and I don't like seeing my friend doing that. And she just kept on doing it. She did not care about my feelings or her own. She did not care about herself, and it just made me so uncomfortable. And it made me shake so bad. And it just made me so bad. It just scared me. Congratulations. I just had a bee go in my ear. That's awesome, Wolf, and I'm glad for you too, Marquio. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I'm not good with pronouncing. What was that? It's like a little cattail thing. Anyways. Does Dixie know, like, that people have to ask to pet her when she's on duty? Dixie doesn't really like people, so I've never had an issue with her trying to say hi to people in public. I've had her sniff some people on duty, but I just give a correction, then she ignores them, but I have to walk on the grass real quick because someone's coming up behind me. Jump across. Good girl. Anyways. Ooh. I just stepped on something sharp in my Crocs. Yeah, anyways. I kind of want to get this off my chest because I don't know if all of you know, but that person I was just talking about who used to cut, even though I said I was uncomfortable about it, she still did it and stuff. She also would make up excuses in competitions, and she would constantly say, like, I said I had Dixie as a service dog. She's my only service dog. She asked, oh, how many service dogs do you have? I said, just the one, because at the time I did, and I still do. I've never had 2 service dogs at once. Dixie is my first service dog I've ever had. So I would just say, yeah, I have Dixie. She's my service dog. I would constantly talk about Dixie because I'm super proud of her. It's just a normal thing for, service dog handlers to do. A lot of service dog handlers talk and brag about how well trained their dogs are and how proud they are. But she would just get so jealous of me just devoting most of my time to talking about Dixie, to the point where she faked having disabilities. And then she would fake having service dogs. She wouldn't actually fake a service dog, but she would claim she had service dogs. And the thing that, I would believe her. If she said she had a service dog too, I'd be like, wow, that's cool. But it was to the point where she would be like, yeah, I have 4 service dogs, and get ready for this. She would say my service dogs' names are Max, Dakota, and Zeus. And I think the other one was another dog Lexi Godbout had. I'm trying to remember. I know it was Max, Dakota, and Zeus, and she had another one that Lexi Godbout had another dog. I can't remember the name, but she said she had 4 service dogs, and she said 2 were Huskies and 2 were German Shepherds, and I was like, okay, cool. And whenever I brought up Dixie, she would bring up that. She'd be like, yeah, well, I have 4 service dogs, and my sister's a dog trainer, and I think her sister's an actual dog trainer, but yeah. Golden Retrievers can be mean, but it depends. Genetics play a huge role. So I would say showline Golden Retrievers are a lot nicer, but working line field line Goldens are pretty aggressive sometimes, or just really reactive. So I definitely would not recommend a field line Golden Retriever, but they can be nice. They can be nice when, trained right and genetics, bred right, but sometimes they're just not good with certain things, so. But that's just from my experience. I still watch Lexi, and but she's matured a lot more like me. I used to be, people in the service dog community will call me the ultimate drama queen, like the young version of Lexi Godbout, and I would be like, dude, how? I'm just trying to live my life, and they're calling me dramatic for saying the littlest things. They would compare me to Lexi, and I would be like, wow, I'm glad you think I'm like Lexi Godbout, because Lexi Godbout, I like her. So I was actually proud of it until I knew what it meant, so. That is very true. Golden Retrievers do get bad ear infections. Dixie has never had an ear infection. And I've never, we have owned 2 German Shepherds. Personally, my family has owned a couple. None of their German Shepherds got ear infections, but the one we had an ear infection. Just for a little bit though. It was because she loved swimming. She would just jump in the water any chance she got. She was like a Golden Retriever reincarnated as a German Shepherd. And come on, Dixie, let's go. Come on, go free break. And she would jump in the water, and the water would go down her ear canals, and she would shake her head so much that I would slush around her blood cells and stuff, or whatever. I'm not very sciencey, or I'm not a vet or anything, but she would get these ear infections, and we were told that we had to put ear cleaner in them quite often. We would have to clean our ears, and we did, and she never had an ear infection after that. But every single floppy-eared dog we've had has had an ear infection. I don't think Ripco has. I'm not sure. I can't really remember. She had some type of ear thing, but I think it was just from shaking her head so much. I guess that would be considered an infection because all the blood was clotted in her ears, the end of her ears, so. But Dixie has never had an ear infection, but all of our floppy-eared dogs have had ear infections. Come on, let's go. Come. Wait. Wait. There we go. Let's go. So yeah, anyways, let me read some of your comments, guys. Yeah, when their ears are open, the airflow is a lot better. Like when they're like that's why people crop their animals. Like Dobermans and Great Danes, they'll crop their animals because when we've had Dobermans with floppy ears, and they always get ear infections because of their floppy ears, because it doesn't have good airflow in their ears. It just traps everything in. So next Doberman I'm getting, definitely cropping it. So, but normally they come cropped if they're well bred. So unless it's European, then I would ask to get it cropped. But I like Americans better personally. My brother actually really wanted a pug for a really long time, and my mom was going to get him one. But she was like, I don't really like the looks of them, and it looks like they can't breathe really well, so she never got one. Pugs have a lot of breathing issues. A couple of pug owners say their pugs are perfectly healthy, but you can hear in the way they breathe, they're just not healthy at all. Jeez, oh man. What is it? Is it Sammy? Is it Sammy? Is it Sammy? She's a little silly girl.
Oh, Duke.
Dixie.
Daisy.
Oh, we had baby goats.
Did you name one of them Duke or Daisy?
No, we already have one named Daisy. I named them Bunny and Bugs. We had one boy and one girl.
She's skinny.
She's healthy. She's not fat. Come on, Dixie. Let's go. Come on. Good girl. Come on. Sorry, my phone touched my percent. Dixie snores really loud. Personally, I like Americans better because Europeans have so many problems with breathing too. Mainly because their chests are so oversized. And I just prefer Americans. Because I don't like Europeans that much. I used to like prefer them over Americans. But then I realized how much issues they have. And how, like, they get so fat easily. And they just like waddle around like it's not healthy. Even well-bred ones, they're just not healthy. But I just like Americans better because they look a lot more like agile and more fancy. So come on, Dixie, let's go. Like Dixie, she looks like a little rat when she has hair on her neck. Like right now, she kind of looks like a little rat because I didn't brush it out today. Leave it. Zoe's out, so. Oh, I'm so sorry. Dobermans are such sweethearts. I don't know if Dixie has any danger words. I'm not sure. Sometimes Dixie, like, I've tried German commands, and she was listening to the German commands a couple of times, but after, stop it. She's getting not fixated, but she's looking at another dog. So, stop it. I know you like other dogs, but she doesn't really like you, Dixie. She doesn't like you. She just doesn't. Good girl. No, Dixie's really good with brushing. I desensitized her to it, so she's really good with it. Good girl. There's an off-leash golden up here, so. Good girl, Dixie. Good job. Leave it. Good girl. Come. Okay, come on. Let's go. Good job. The dog hasn't noticed her yet, so. Widow Zoe. Come on. Good girl. She sees. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Zozo. Go back. What are you doing? You're so pretty. She's like, I don't like you. I know. Come on. It's my uncle's golden retriever. She's trying to follow Dixie, but she's pretty good with staying in her yard. She's still pretty young, so. Good girl. Good job, Bites. Come on. Bites. I don't know if you guys can see her. I don't want to get my fat arm in the way. Oh, also, come on. We might go to Walmart and train this weekend, so yeah. Come on, Bites. I know. I'm just lucky that Dixie's pretty good with other dogs. Hey, look at my shadow. I'm just big and strong. So yeah, anyways. I think I'd rather come down here with Ripco because Zoe is the only dog that's ever off leash. And she's not really aggressive, so I think I'm just gonna walk Ripco down here tonight, right after this, so I'll keep on my live for you guys. If you guys want to see that, I'll keep on my live with Ripco, so. And then if Zoe comes up to Ripco, Ripco's super playful and friendly, so Ripco's not gonna do anything. And yeah. Oh, okay, get ready for the S word, those little furry mammals. Squirrel. Yeah, where's the squirrel? She gets super, proud. She starts prancing. Where's the squirrel? Yeah, she loves squirrels. You see a squirrel? You see him? So yeah, she just loves squirrels. It's her weakness. If she sees a squirrel when she's on a walk, she immediately pulls towards it. And it's the only animal she'll ever pull towards, so. Programs are actually pretty good. Personally, I don't really trust them because I see a lot of program dogs that are really aggressive. But, I mean, if you pick a good program, they're amazing. That's so cute. So anyways, I'm going to come back down here with Ripco because it's a lot safer and Ripco's pretty friendly towards certain dogs. Hold on, Dixie, I got to put up my hair. Dang it, how do I put up my hair with one hand? Let me set this down on the gravel road. There we go, I just had to put my hair, it's so hot. Dixie doesn't really care for anything but squirrels. I think it hurt yours up again. She doesn't really mind deer. She'll look at deer. She won't chase them though, because she knows better. Because deer are really dangerous, and she kind of learned that. But she still likes deer. She'll pull at them on a walk, but if she was to see an animal while working, chances are she'd probably just ignore it because she knows her job is more important. But she still has her weaknesses. Sometimes she'll have an off day, and if she sees a squirrel, she'll go for it. Oh, and then she likes kitty cats. Where's the kitty cat? Go check. Where's Kitty Cat? She loves cats. She like adores cats. Like they're her favorite thing. She loves them. Meowing every time I play cat meowing sounds, she just perks up and she just loves them. So yeah. I'm debating whether I should take Dixie on a second walk or not. I'm gonna wait a little bit. It's so hot. I'm gonna wait until it cools down. That way, if Zoe is out, she's not gonna like... Ripco's not gonna try to go for her because Ripco's good with other dogs. She just, sometimes she'll like try to mount another dog and then that other dog will try to attack her. So yeah, Dixie's the best with other dogs. Like if you have a dog that normally doesn't behave around other dogs, Dixie's your type of dog that you want to train around, because Dixie's really good at ignoring other dogs, but all of our other dogs are super reactive. Well, our 2 other dogs. But yeah. I'm in Michigan and it's so hot here. So yeah. For Sassy Dino, do you know why people in Michigan hate people in Ohio and people in Ohio hate people in Michigan? I don't know if it's because like the games and like, oh, Ohio State or Michigan State. Like I don't really care about games and stuff. Here you go, girl. I'll take off your thing. Free break. We're technically at home. This trail goes up to our house, so. I just don't understand what people's deal is with, oh, Ohio State or Michigan State. Like, honestly, I don't like Michigan or Michigan State. I mean, I'd probably go to one of their colleges just because, like, they're really good colleges, but I don't know. I just don't understand. Ugh, all this brush from when we had that huge storm. Anyways. Oh, guys. Oh, my gosh. Why did my... Okay, there we go. Ooh, I almost just tripped. Anyways, I'm so tired. And I might end this live because I'm so tired. Do you guys want me to screen record Zoe, the golden retriever, running up to Dixie and repost it? So that way, if you guys missed it, if like my live glitched out, if you want me to upload that, I can. Come on, Dixie. Let's go. So yeah, I'll upload that. So it's so hot, and I don't know why. Come on. So yeah, I'm gonna upload that, I guess, for you guys. I'll screen record it and upload it for you. So yeah, I guess I'll just go do that. But yeah, see you guys later. Oh my gosh, nerds are so good. But anyways, I keep on stalling. But yeah, see you guys later. I'll go up like that.